Hi everyone, welcome to Online Study for You, one-step solution for all your placement needs. So, as the Capgemini exam has started, in this video, I will tell you about the topics from which students are getting the questions, what strategy you have to follow to ace your Capgemini exam. Make sure to watch the complete video. Also, do subscribe this channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Do like this video and share this video with your friends so that even they can know the strategy and the kind of questions students are getting. Also, just a reminder that don't forget to install our online study for you app. This app has various useful resources for placement preparation. So make sure to install the app. The link for the app is given in the description itself. Let's talk about the actual content now. So the agenda of this video is to discuss the questions that students are getting in Capgemini exam. Let's start with the questions. So basically, as you all must be knowing that we are having various rounds this time in Capgemini, right? In the first round, students are getting data structure and pseudo codes, right? And now regarding data structure, so what kind of questions students are getting? After proper analysis, we came to know that most of the questions that students are getting are from linked list, trees, graph. Now what they are asking in trees? So in trees, they are asking something like post order traversal, pre order traversal, in order traversal. So basic kind of things. And I'm expecting that you guys must be aware of all these basic concepts because in data structure, all these are very important. From graphs, they are asking basic questions like is regarding nodes, vertices, edges, and all. Now, pseudocode questions they are asking is kind of basic one that they used to ask in that they used to ask generally, right? Pseudocode questions you can also get on our platform Online Study for You. So you can just practice all these questions. They are, I should say, they are kind of basic one as we have communicated with the students. So they told that they are kind of basic questions that they are asking, right? So after clearing this round, next round is about English, right? So in this round, in this kind of English communication round, the students are getting close test kind of questions. Reading comprehension, suppose two paragraphs are given to you, and on the basis of these paragraphs, they are asking some questions from that only, right? So for this particular round, what you can do, just focus on your reading skills. This is the thing that is needed for this round. So focus on your reading skills and close test also. These sort of videos are available on our platform. So before sitting there on the Capgemini test, make sure to check those videos. I'm sure, I'm 100% sure that these videos are going to help you a lot, right? So this is the thing. So English round is almost kind of easy one. If you are clear with your grammatical concepts, like they're asking indirect to direct speech conversion, active, passive, like kind of basic things they are asking. So you don't need to worry about the things, basic things they are asking, right? Because they want to check whether you have basic understanding of English or not. So I'm hoping that you guys will be able to clear this one round. Next round is that they have introduces game based questions. So game based questions is all about your mental ability or like your mental thinking, right? So in game based questions, students are getting kind of like put the ball in black hole, a similar pattern you have to determine, you have to find missing shapes, all right, and you have to find pattern of point, symmetry of two images if the images were rotated, these sort of questions, right? Because they want to give you a scenario and want to check how good you can think, right? So this is all about mental ability. And for clearing this round, what you can do, practice as much questions as possible, as much as tricky questions, puzzle questions. This is what you can do to be prepared for this round. For this round, there is no need of any theoretical practice or something. It is all about that how good your logical thinking is, right? So this round only needs practice. So practice as much as possible. Practice tricky questions, puzzle type of questions, missing series kind of questions, right? Psychometric test is also about to check your way of thinking. This test or this kind of questions that are based on psychometrics, they also need your presence of mind, right? Like some numbers will be there, some number will appear instantaneously, and then they will ask what numbers were they, what was the sequence, and these kind of questions they may ask, right? So everything is that the whole summary of every round and everything is that the questions is kind of easy to moderate level, so you don't need to worry about the things, right? And for these rounds, that is for data structure pseudocode, what is the thing that you can do, because it's the last time, I won't suggest you to prepare for any new topic or something else. Just go through the videos that we do have on online study for you, revise them all, go through all the basic concepts like is array, stack. In stack you can go through the operations performed by stack, that is push, pop and all. Students are getting questions from these sort of operations, like is in stack we have push, pop, right? From queue we have stack is based on LeFo, queue is based on FIFO. So these kind of questions, they are possible that you can get. And from trees they are asking like what is the height of the tree if these many are the nodes, and these sort of things, right? So they are mostly expected and highly expected that you can get the same sort of questions in your exam also, right? Pseudocodes, they're kind of easy ones, so you don't need to worry about. Only some lines are there, and accordingly you have to tell the output or if any error will be there, right? So the only suggestion from my side is that for these rounds, like is first, second round, just go through our data structure, pseudocode and English videos that we do have on our platform. For game-based questions, practice as much as logical questions as you can that you will get on Google itself. Just try to practice them, because there is no, I should say, particular question that you have to prepare for this game-based questions, right? And the same I will say for psychometric test also. So guys, do your best, do practice. See, there is no shortcut to score well or to be selected. The only thing is needed, that is practice, and no one else will do that. You have to do that for yourself. So just practice and do your best. All the best. And if this video has helped you a lot, so make sure to subscribe our channel. Do like this video. Bye bye.